What's up, people? I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
And I'm Ray.
Ray! What's going on, man?
Not too much. Thank you, boys, for having me on again.
Oh, dude, you're part of the show now. Sucks to be you.
Canon, part canon.
Sucks to be you, right, Carl?
Yeah.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
What are we doing on the show today? I'll tell you what.
You tell us, Jim, because that's your role.
We're doing the great Roland Emmerich film, Moonfall.
Great. I like how you say great.
I'm not sure I like you anymore, Jim.
I was just because I don't. Great as in great it's over? Or...
Yeah. Then we're probably going to talk a little Kenobi.
Ooh, yes.
Cool.
Fucking ain't right, we are.
I got a few things to say about Kenobi. And Three of a Kind.
Oh, yes.
We'll round out the show. And this is our top 3 science fiction movies. And like Richie said, you're probably saying, didn't you do that already? No. 3 standalones.
Oh, okay.
No sequels, no prequels, no remakes.
So we're
It
so
has
fucking...
to be a single movie, no franchise.
So we're so fucking bad at this that we're already on sci-fi again.
Hey,
But it's my first go around with sci-fi, so I'm
I love how you say we when you have never come up with a suggestion at all
right.
for this.
I was like, like our favorite hot dogs soon. It's going to be just like fucking how it's made. Salt.
Oh, let me criticize it without ever making a suggestion.
Dude, I keep telling you,
Or
dude, that's
how about,
not
like,
my role.
Best stories for behind the scenes of certain.
See? You
That's
got
a good-
Ray. Ray's a new fucking set of eyes. He's fresh. He's young. He's
Fresh.
all about it.
Yeah, so
Speaking
you're
of
saying
Ray,
you're lazy and can't come up with anything. Let's
Yes.
get someone on the show.
Richie's the
who-
talent. When Richie's
Thank
the
you.
talent, he doesn't have
Richie's
to
the
work, right? That's what
talent.
That's
Give me a
right.
break.
See,
He's got the voice.
That's
Ray
right.
gets it. Ray fucking gets it. Jim, why don't you get it?
Ray is off the show. This is the last show for Ray.
Ray's on every
Thank you,
fucking
guys.
week. I'll
Good-
change this
good being
shit to
here.
I'll change this shit to Monday to
We
make
don't
sure.
need Ray. We can have Carl on 2 different mics.
Carl's the only one that's on 13 different
Reverb
frequencies.
Speaking of Ray, we could have done best 3 Ray Liotta movies in honor of his
Ooh.
passing.
See, now that would have been
Ooh.
fucking great.
Yeah, it would have been.
That's a good idea.
If he
too.
suggested that before
I
the
just thought
show.
of it. Just thought of it.
You could do that as a speed round.
Why don't we do that instead? And we can
Well, there's
save
one
both.
clear answer.
Because it's too late.
Is
There's,
it?
one-
Yeah,
there's one
it
clear
is.
answer.
You're going to say
Jim's in charge.
Copland, aren't you, Jim?
That's all I got.
No, come on. Ray Liotta movies?
Oh, okay. Copland, Field the Dreams, and
Goodfellas?
Goodfellas. There
Those
you
are
go.
low-hanging
Goodfellas.
fruit, Jim. That's low-hanging fruit.
What about Hannibal when he's getting his
Yeah,
brain?
Hannibal, where he eat his brains.
And he's enjoying it too.
He liked the smell when it was cooking.
Yeah, he was smiling. He was having a good
And
time.
he went, oh, smells good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
It's fucked
Moonfall.
up.
so yeah.
So instead
do
we
we have
watched Moonfall.
Yeah, that was good fucking call on the fucking Ray Liotta there, Carl. Fucking
Yeah.
at 0 hour, but
I just thought of it.
Well, let's talk about Ray Liotta. Goodbye, Ray Liotta. What?
He was great.
I got to say, he died in his sleep, so he was quite lucky. If anybody, everybody wants to die in their sleep.
A little too young, but yeah.
Yeah, well, obviously a little too young, but still, like he died in his sleep. That's the way to go. So, funny story about dying in your sleep.
That's hilarious.
No, I mean, so
Funny story about dying in your sleep.
so this is how my brain works. So my drummer, who had a heart attack recently, he's my age, who's 52. We're a week apart in birthdays,
Uh-huh.
and so he went in, and his doctor, they gave him 4 stents last year, right? During whatchamacallit,
Stents.
whatever, fucking stents, whatever. He had a heart attack over Thanksgiving, so
God damn.
I know. So he didn't come for Thanksgiving, which sucked. But anyway, he had 4 stents. All right, you happy? Fucking
Yes.
jerk off. So recently his doctor was like, hey, I want to put a defib in you.
Right.
So
On ICD.
yeah, like he was like, right.
Cardiac defibrillator.
So he's like, we were out the other night having a drink and we're hanging out, and he's like, so I can't die in my sleep anymore. I'm like, I said, what do you mean? He's like, well, I got my, the defib put in, so I won't die in my sleep. I said, well, you won't die in your sleep like a heart attack. I said, but you can like maybe a brain aneurysm or a stroke or something like that. I said, so there's like, you got to look at the silver lining. And he was like,
always the optimist.
always. Oh, anyway, Moonfall, huh? Fuck you, Jim.
I don't think we're there yet.
Before we get to Moonfall, let's talk about watching Kenobi.
What we're watching. I've watched more than Kenobi since
I know
fucking
you've
COVID.
watched more than Kenobi, but Kenobi's the only thing.
No, dude.
Okay.
We're going to talk about something else.
Talk
I
about
saw
something else.
something
Then. Go ahead.
The Boys.
The Boys.
Oh yeah, I
3
saw the first
episodes.
two.
The
I
season
saw
three.
the first two.
Season 3's back on.
So good.
The opening of the first episode. Is
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous.
That
The
was a practical effect as well.
Yeah,
I
I
watched
saw.
Oh
behind
my
the scenes of
God.
it.
I
Yeah,
saw
it
the
was a
first
12-foot
two.
tall.
I saw the first two.
It's ridiculous.
There was a very large shot of a penis.
Very phallic.
Um,
Fucking
So-
hilarious.
yeah, don't know if I like it or hate it. Not
I
because
love
not because of the penis, just because I just don't care anymore.
Really? I think it's getting good.
I'm still in.
I'm still
Only
in.
because I think it's just been too long, and I'm just like,
I actually stopped watching
That
it
steamroll.
the
yeah.
last few episodes of last season. I tuned into the last episode just to see
right.
the season ender.
Hmm.
And
that's the
have
thing.
not watched either of the new ones.
If like
okay.
the shows don't come out quick enough, like they kind of lose their steam.
Yeah, and the whole thing of it, like the storyline of it this time is just like,
Man, never has been that great.
I think it's all about finally Homelander is just gonna lose it, and everybody's
Right.
to see how evil he is, and then he's gonna become like a true villain.
right,
And then now you get this compound V24,
right,
24-hour
right.
stuff, and then like that's where it's gonna come into play, and you're gonna have like super battles
Yeah.
finally.
So the Boys is back out. If you're into it, check it out. You know what I watched the first season of? Again, sitting home during COVID, you're just like, I got nothing. There's nothing out there. to
Go ahead,
watch.
it's your turn. Again.
So I've been watching. I watched the first
Oh, the
season
Flight
of Flight Attendant.
Yeah, you were about to talk about Flight Attendant.
And I wanted to check it out because, everybody's like, oh, it's totally different for her, blah, blah, blah. And it really needed to land its plane way earlier than it did.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't
Good
bad. It wasn't
Nice
bad.
metaphor.
It wasn't
Yeah.
bad. But you're just like every show, you're just like, dude, I get it. Land your plane. Like get to the next level. It needed to get to the next level faster. So now that I'm on the second season, I'm a little leery. But it wasn't bad. It just took
Okay.
too long to get there.
V was
Uh-huh.
watching it and I caught the opening credits.
Right.
That was great.
The opening credits.
It's like old school where it's animated and kick-ass old music. It's like Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, okay, like the '60s, kind of like
Yeah.
Yeah.
lines and stuff,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
But
like Spy vs Spy.
But then she said you won't like the show, so I'm like, I trust you. I'm out. Bye.
Seriously, when you're done the night, talk to her. But like, so Richie saw the first season. They should have landed the plane sooner, right? Like,
Okay.
just the fact that it took so long, it was frustrating. But I had nothing to do, so I was like,
Yeah.
all right, next.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you guys have HBO Max then, huh?
I like how
Yeah.
Richie
Yes.
used the plane lingo.
You like that?
Land the plane.
Because she's a flight
Because
attendant.
she's a flight attendant.
No
Oh,
pun
yeah, we
intended.
got it.
Because it's
We
up here
got
in the
it.
gray. Girls punch, boys stab, men fight up here in the gray. Fucking greatest line ever. Ever.
I'm not about that shit. My head understand.
Do you know that quote?
The one you just said,
Yeah.
fighting the gray.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
The Gentleman?
From the gentleman.
Very good, Carl.
Yes,
Oh.
it is.
I gotta know
It
where
is
myself to go.
Colin Farrell, as a matter of fact, as
Oh,
the,
yeah,
as the coach.
Oh, you're the fucking coach. I'm down in the gym. Maybe we can help you.
Solid movie, Ray. If you get a chance.
I will check it out.
Oh, it's a great movie.
My favorite Colin Farrell
is-
movie is In Bruges.
Oh no, dude! The
amazing.
Gentleman is one of my new fucking rewatch.
Is that
it's
the
on the
new
list.
Guy Ritchie film, like Snatch?
Yeah,
Well, it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
new.
Well-
It's been it came out like
Couple
a year
years.
a couple
before.
years,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I consider Snatch like, legacy,
Right.
or like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
it's way better. It's way
Is it?
better.
I
than
heard-
Snatch.
okay.
It is.
I don't know
It's
about
way,
that.
because I love
Snatch.
That was a great that was a great film.
I love Snatch too, but I'll watch The Gentleman over that anytime.
Interesting.
It's
Oh.
solid, Ray.
I'll check that out
It
then,
is.
because I've been meaning to watch that one.
And it
And
has what's his face in it?
McConaughey?
No,
oh,
Matthew McConaughey.
hell
Yes.
yeah, it's my boy.
Oh, he's in it.
McConaughey's in
Isn't he
it.
the bad
No, what's his face? Bridget
Charlie
Jones.
Dunham.
No,
Oh,
Bridget Jones's Diary. There, that dude.
Bridget Jones's. I don't know what you
Did I
just
say
said.
Bridget Jones's Diary?
Yeah, Bridget
Yeah,
Jones.
what do you
I don't know Bridget,
Bridget
Jones.
Jones.
What the hell's he? That dude, Notting Hill. He was like in all
Why
those
can't I
rom
fucking think of his
coms.
name? Then
He
I
was the
just watched the
he's the
stories
sleazy
Yeah.
PI, Carl. Come on.
he was in 9.5 weeks.
He was?
He was in 9.5 weeks.
You're thinking of something different, dude.
Or 9.5 months, or whatever the fuck it is.
No.
Yeah, 9.5 weeks was Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, that's right. What's
The
his name?
British actor. Carl.
Colin Firth?
No. The other one
You
from he was in Notting Hill. He was
9
in
months. He was in 9 months.
9 months. He was in The Englishman Who Went Up a Hill and Came Down a Mountain. He
And
was
he's a badass in Kingsman.
No.
no.
I'm thinking of Colin Firth.
You're thinking of Colin Firth. I'm talking about the guy who played the private investigator.
Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletcher
Buenas noches.
from The Gentleman. He's the main
Hugh
fucking
Grant.
character, Carl.
Hugh Grant, right?
Hugh Grant.
Hugh
Thank
Grant,
you. I had to
yes,
fucking
thank you.
look it up.
I said that. I said that
It is Hugh
earlier.
Grant.
I said Hugh Jackman by accident. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Hugh Grant, and you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hugh Grant,
Girls punch,
and
boys stab.
he is
men
playing a
fight.
character
Here.
unlike any
In
other
the gra-
character
in the
that
crowd.
Oh.
you've seen Hugh Grant play.
Dude, I
I'll check
can't
it
believe you haven't fucking seen The Gentleman. Hands down, one of the best fucking movies in 10 years.
I'll check it out because I love Guy Ritchie films.
Oh, it's
So much
good,
fun.
dude.
Yeah.
You should watch it. You're
I'll
in
check
for
it
a
out.
treat, man.
You are. I wish I could see it again for the first time.
Oh, dude.
Oh man, you guys are like really selling it. I'm gonna have to check it out this week then.
It is one of the best Guy Ritchie movies ever done.
Because I heard other things, man. I heard from people who loved Guy Ritchie and a lot of reviews, and they're like, "It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not like
it's really
it's kind
good.
of like expected. You know, that pizzazz is kind of gone.
No, it's
No.
it fucking at the end. You're just like, what the fuck just happened?
Oh,
There's
okay.
plenty
I'll
of
check it out.
pizzazz.
I
Believe
like
me.
that.
Yeah.
Matthew
I wanna go.
McConaughey's in it.
McConaughey.
All right, Jim.
Mm.
We can't give up since he hasn't fucking said.
I'm just
any- we
saying
can't give
Matthew
one line out.
McConaughey's in it. How could it be that bad?
That is true, but
That's a good point.
Charlie
That sells it
Dunham
all.
was fucking genius in it.
I like Charlie Dunham. Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everybody who was in it played their
I'm
fucking
sorry.
role.
Charlie Dunham in Pacific Rim.
Oh fuck you!
That
That movie.
I guess that movie was.
But Ray,
That
what
movie
you
would have been cool if I was 15 again.
Yeah, I was gonna. That
Then
movie
I
would've
am
been cool.
forever
That would've
15 because I loved Pacific
Fucking
Rim.
Pacific.
Give
Rim.
me a fucking giant robot movie. Come on.
Well,
Yeah.
that movie spawned a
It's a
new
kaiju.
lexicon.
It's a kaiju. We're
Like,
gonna get the kaiju. We're gonna get the kaiju.
kaiju. Like nobody calls giant monsters anything. They all call them kaiju's now because
Yeah.
of that movie. Like
We're
it's
gonna
That's right.
kaiju. We're gonna get the kaiju.
too.
So, Carl, what have you been watching?
Oh, I'll quickly say I've seen it twice. Top Gun Maverick.
Ooh, I still
Oh.
have to see that.
Well, we're
Dying to see that.
gonna eventually do that show. So
Yeah.
I heard it was good.
I want to do that one.
It is.
It also it got 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. I haven't heard
And the
anyone
critics, too.
say anything terrible about it.
If you like the first movie, it is right.
What
on
if you
par,
did
right
not
there.
like the first
Fuck
movie,
yes.
Carl?
Then you're probably not going to like this one.
And you're
I like the
un-American
first
if you didn't
movie.
like the first movie. You're
Huh?
an
Who
absolute
doesn't like it?
communist.
I like the first
What
movie.
idiot does not like the first movie?
Dude, Top Gun is like we were talking about genre-defining music just now. That's like genre-defining movie. Top
It's
Gun
right
is one
on
of the
par.
best fucking movies ever made.
I have so much in my head that I can't say now because I want to say when we do
Oh,
the
do it.
movie.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen the new one yet, so
Me neither.
Well, I'm just
Okay.
saying Top Gun is a terrible fucking movie.
Oh,
It
come
is,
this
on,
guy's
man.
a communist.
It's a-
Everybody,
it is-
came
How can
out
you say
here.
it's a terrible
It's
movie?
terrible.
Hot take.
I
It's
hated
good.
it.
It's good and terrible.
It's good. Yeah, it's good and terrible.
It's a good terrible movie.
Yes,
Oh, God.
it's very
But it's
terrible.
good.
It's very terrible. The
I just rewatched it.
nondescript.
Hold on.
Oh, you shot down 3 Russians, but they're claiming it never happened. So
Jim, hold on, hold on.
congratulations, you got your pick of where you want to go. You want to go to Top Gun? You just
Thank you,
came out
brother.
of your effing plane, dude.
Hold on.
That's
How
not
many
the-
times? Let me ask you a question. How many
Movies were
times have you
shorter
watched a
back
movie?
then.
Huh?
How many times have you watched a movie?
I've watched it a bunch of times
Okay.
because
So
I've
Why?
been around
No.
a lot of people who watched it.
okay, hold on.
Mhm.
When you're home
Other
alone,
people.
when you're home,
I have never watched it Home Alone ever.
So you're not flipping on a Saturday. and
No.
it pops on and you
No.
don't watch it. Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you.
That's
Why-
a movie
all
you can
do
always
it.
put on.
Why are you trying? What you want?
Because
I
you-
can't
listen,
believe that.
because you're afraid to admit it. We all still jerk off and we all still watch fucking Top Gun. Fuck
Fuck
you.
yes.
One
America.
might be true. The second one is definitely not.
You do too jerk off.
I said the second one. I said the second one. I don't like Top Gun. And I found out just recently watching it again because
One of the greatest bad movies ever.
my wife
Yes.
needs a refresher course for the movie.
Hey,
Well, I think that they made this one intentionally kind of bad.
I
just like the first
forgot.
one.
Ugh.
I forgot. I
Which is a
didn't
good thing,
forget.
I mean.
I realized that Kenny Loggins did not write that song.
No, he didn't. He did not write.
It's in
Who
the
wrote it?
credits. He just
Who wrote
sang. He just sang it.
That's a lot of
couple
songs,
other
though.
dudes.
A lot of people
Okay.
have ghostwriters. There's so many ghostwriters for a
Yeah,
lot
but
of,
I
like,
I always thought
popular-
Kenny Loggins actually wrote that.
Does it make it any less better?
Yeah.
No, it's still
Right.
badass.
No, it makes
But I
it
was
less
listening
better
today
in
the
my
gym, and
eyes.
I worked out harder in the gym. I'm like, fuck yeah, like Tom Cruise. I want to do this set and rep hard.
I want
Yeah.
to play with
Who-
the boys.
Jim, who
I'm
wrote
gonna go play some
Crazy?
fucking beach volleyball,
Who wrote Crazy?
lathered up.
Who wrote Crazy? Go ahead.
And
No, I mean, Gnarls Barkley crazy. He didn't write it.
You know, Crazy for me.
Oh,
Who wrote that?
I don't
probably
know.
Dolly Parton.
Willie fucking Nelson wrote
Oh,
that song.
Willie, yeah, okay.
No, but what I'm saying,
But he's not known for it. Highway to the Danger Zone.
yeah, but Kenny
He's known
Loggins
for it.
Kenny Loggins is a songwriter. He's not
I
just a
understand that,
performer.
but doesn't
That's
mean he
why
writes
I
all his songs.
I assumed he wrote it.
Listen, I'm a songwriter. I don't write all my songs. I have collaborators.
Hey, I
Yeah.
assumed he wrote that one. I
Even
didn't know,
authors.
I
have
didn't know
ghost-
it was.
ghostwriters, and it doesn't make it any
It
less
was
better.
work for.
Although-
Romantics.
Okay, let's talk about
Kenobi.
Kenobi. There we go.
It's a little slow B.
I like
So
it.
far there's been
Oh, I got
three.
it. Slowby.
It's been 3 episodes,
All right.
and I started off. I was giving it a chance and starting it off, and I said, "Yeah, okay, I'm a little interested." And then episode 2, I stopped being a little interested, and episode 3 is just a fucking abomination.
It is.
I loved episode 3. I thought
I
episode,
really liked it.
yeah, I thought episode 2 sucked because Leia was a little asshole. I would have just punched her right in the throat and duct taped her mouth. That would have been it.
How did they not catch that kid?
No shit.
She was
Like,
hardly running away.
yeah, I would have
Right.
tripped her. She would have fucking skinned her knee. I
And
would
these
have
are
put
all
her.
bounty hunters, like professional
Yeah.
bounty hunters.
I would have put her in a
Yeah.
backpack.
Do we gotta have a kid and everything?
Everything. Kids. No. Leia was a little asshole.
The thing I love Star Wars, man. I love Star Wars, but I feel like Star Wars is kind of losing its edge or its like coolness. Like it's just very predictable. Like everything you watch now, you know what's coming 100 miles away. There's no big twists. There's nothing, and it's just. But when you have something, I feel like Star Wars was such a good idea when it first came out, and then they're like, all right, let's expand, prequels, sequels, everything, and now they're just trying to fill these gaps and trying to make it relevant when it really doesn't need to be relevant. I mean, it fixes some plot holes, but they're not necessary. You know, like what?
But it also
like,
opens a bunch.
Yeah, I mean, like why couldn't Vader just take out Obi-Wan right fucking there, and there's like a little bit of fire and some like random fucking person can best Darth Vader, the Grandmaster Sith Lord.
Well,
like, dude, Vader would
then
everybody.
Then how do they justify the line when Kenobi meets Vader later?
Yes.
When I left you, I was but a learner, and now I am the master.
Right.
He didn't act like a but. He didn't act like someone who was but a learner. He was full Vader at that point. Acting more like later Vader than he did in Star Wars.
Right.
Later Vader.
Later Vader.
Later Vader.
That's when you sign off.
Yeah. Later Vader. So I'm going to go the other way. I thought it was great that Vader was pissed and still acting like a child. That's why he lost.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So that's why he lost. Because he wasn't focused. Like when he
the same.
Yeah. When he was at the end of whatchamacallit, and what the fuck movie? Rogue One. When he was at the end of Rogue One and he was killing people.
Yeah.
Right. He was focused. It was all about, killing these assholes who took my shit, and I got to get it back. Right. So it was just evil. This was still the Anakin, wah, 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 I'm going to get you, Obi-Wan. So you weren't focused. You were still a bitch. That's what I took out of this episode. Yeah, I thought it was great, but I thought it was yet another I can do this, Obi-Wan, and you can't do shit. Technically, Obi-Wan can still fuck you up because you're not focused. You are is pissed. You're just pissed.
Obi-Wan's out of focus communing. He hasn't been practicing. He has been communing with the Force. That's why he had to really focus to catch Leia when she was falling.
Right.
It took a lot. But something needs to be super easy for him.
But what he was doing compared to what Vader was doing, Vader was throwing a fit where Obi-Wan was still trying to suppress. That's the difference.
All right.
So
I can see that.
I thought episode 3 was fucking great because it still showed Vader as a bitch. Yeah, he was killing people and he didn't care until it got to Obi-Wan where he couldn't fucking, because if it was true, I'm going to pull the trigger, he would have walked up and fucking right in his head. Done. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. I'm the king.
I stamp that. I'm with you, Rich.
Thank you, sir.
That's a good point. That's why everybody hated Hayden Christensen originally. So like, how
I still hate him.
Fucking guy play Darth Vader. But if you really think about it, but I'm just saying, but it makes sense because he was a scared child and like annoying like teenager.
Right.
And he played that, honestly, I thought very well.
Right.
But people didn't like that because they're like, oh, Vader's the biggest baddie of all time. But you think a lot of people were big tough guys just because they're like little pussies in there.
Right. And what I took out of that episode was when he faced Obi-Wan, he went back to that. Yeah. He reverted back to that bitch.
You're right.
That he was.
Right. It's like standing as
Darth Vader.
Because he couldn't pull the trigger.
Right.
Because if he did anything like Rogue One, he would have fucking took Obi-Wan out with a fucking blink of his eye and not lost a
because that was Darth Vader.
Right.
Not was what was in the prequels.
Correct.
Do you think it's because he still has like feelings for Obi-Wan, like a father figure?
No,
he's my dad.
No, my point is Hayden Christensen sucked as Anakin Skywalker.
I agree.
There's no original. Oh, now I understand him. It was bad acting coupled with terrible dialogue.
Yes.
There was no overcoming it with a good actor.
That's true. But I mean,
like
you can
you,
kinda make a leap.
Ewan McGregor is a good actor, and he
Yeah.
couldn't overcome that terrible fucking dialogue.
Yeah.
mm.
And even in Obi-Wan, it's not stellar. It's good, but it's not stellar. You know what I mean? Like,
I think McGregor's killing it.
yeah, no,
Yeah, I think he's
understand that.
fine. I just I was bored in the first one. I got a fucking kids movie in the second one.
No, you're not wrong there.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to recap.
So when does Mandalorian show up? Next week or?
Well, there's only 6 episodes.
He's the only one who
so he's
saves
got to
it.
show up for 5.
He had to save Boba Fett, like his Boba Fett was getting boring.
He's got to take over the show.
He's got to take over the show to.
Dude,
Hey,
the Mandalorian's the best.
If it's got him,
Good
that
stuff.
kid, that's
I still
Grogu.
like it only because
him and that
it's,
puppet.
It's
Grogu.
Star Wars is still better than
Harry
Marvel.
Potter.
No, than Marvel. Like it's still better because
And Harry
Yeah.
Potter, yeah.
so yeah, it's still better. Although I do want to see.
there's been more. There's been better There's been better Marvel movies consistently
better
than Star
Marvel
Wars
movies.
movies.
No,
and Marvel
I'm not talking
shows.
about. I'm not talking about Marvel movies. I'm talking about
The
Marvel
shows.
shows.
Well, I don't know, man. I think like Loki was awesome.
Loki was
Marvel
great.
Shows. And Moonfall
Hawkeye
Moon
was
Knight was
great.
pretty good.
Mm,
And Hawkeye was pretty good.
I haven't seen Moon Knight, and I won't because it's dumb.
Moon Knight started off
Because
good.
it's dumb. I watch it.
that last episode.
Yeah.
Speaking of kaijus,
Yeah, I can't watch. Moon Knight.
Exactly.
It's
I
just
didn't
dumb.
want to see 2 gods fighting. I wanted to see Moon Knight, and I
Right.
didn't get Moon Knight throughout that series. Give
Thank
me
you,
Moon.
Jim. Now I don't have to watch it.
I
You
got,
got me on
I
Hawkeye.
got 3 minutes of Moon Knight, and half the time
The
it's
Winter
the
Soldier.
Mr. Knight.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier was pretty good too, I thought.
That was for 14-year-old boys who
Haw-
just got into Marvel.
that's me.
Hawkeye was the best out of all of them.
Yeah, Hawkeye. I gotta say, as much as I hate Hawkeye, that was the best out of all.
It's
of
the
them.
one I
Well,
didn't
hold on,
think
hold on.
I was
I
going to
think
like.
Loki was the best.
Let me back up. Loki, then Hawkeye.
And then Hawkeye.
I
Loki,
agree with you.
Hawkeye.
so Moonfall sucked.
Movies. We watched
so bad.
Moonfall, Jim. We watched Moonfall, and I
Let's
watched
talk about
Ancient
Moonfall.
Aliens.
Well, Richie, you should understand that Moonfall is a Roland Emmerich film
Okay.
Oh shit!
He is the
That
king of
came
disaster
out-
movies.
in March of 2022, actually February 2022 in the
All right.
U.S. It starred Halle Berry, Patrick Wilson, John Bradley, Michael Pena.
Has Halle Berry forgotten how to act?
He never knew that.
She was
She can
never
only
a
act
great
when she has short
actress.
hair.
Well, no, she was never a great actress, but she was okay.
I don't know, Moneyball or Monster Ball.
That's what I'm saying. Like there were some roles that were like, okay,
She won an Oscar.
that's what I'm saying.
That was
Just
kind of
doesn't
like
care.
a throwing her a bone thing.
Come on, this was so fucking bad, Jim.
This
When you
was so
said
bad.
this made 2112 look like an epic, you were not wrong.
2012.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2012.
2112, 2012. It's
Yeah,
same.
2112. What can I tell you? I'm thinking about Rush.
So basically, the moon is coming toward the Earth,
It's so dumb.
and it's going to crash into the Earth.
Oh my
Because it's a space
I'm
station.
sorry. In 2011,
Dyson Sphere.
the astronaut was flying the space shuttle. I forget what's his character's name in this. Brian Harper.
Yeah. I was
So
gonna say,
he's flying the space shuttle, and these things come out of the moon and kill the rest of his crew. And he lands the space shuttle on his own, but then no one believes him, and he gets drummed out of the service.
Mhm.
all right.
It's so bad.
So when the
It's so
moon,
fucking stupid.
so when the moon's coming toward the Earth, the military, of course, are idiots. You know, how come no one gives the military just like even the slightest bit of credit?
I know.
It's like, they're going to launch nuclear missiles at
Let's
it,
blow it up.
but only when the
Always.
Earth pierces the stratosphere. So
When the moon. Yeah.
yeah, when
When
the moon
is like scraping the Earth,
Yeah.
that's when they're going to
So
decide
then-
to throw nukes at
So
it.
at some point, let's shoot nukes at it. What's that going to do? It made no sense. I mean, even the most militaristic person's not going to say. Obviously, if we shoot a missile at it now, it's just
It
going to.
got way
It got
over
so
the point.
ridiculous. It got
Way over the point.
it
where
got so
there's no
ridiculous. That
return.
movie.
Yeah. So
It's done. Earth's done.
I know it was like literally
so-
scraping the surface at one point, and then it's
We're
like,
done.
oh no, we're going back. It's
No.
okay. We didn't knock Earth out of orbit. We didn't.
No,
we didn't
are
like destroy everything. Millions of people, billions of people.
So there's a
Like the
conspiracy
shockwaves.
theorist who was in Game of Thrones. So the Game of Thrones guy, he's
Sam.
saying he believes in his little clique of conspiracy theorists believe that the moon is a mega structure. It's an artificial structure. Now,
Dyson sphere.
how they come up with this one, I don't know. Like they never say what evidence makes them think that there's a structure in there other than weird
When-
gravity.
No, when they sent that probe and it hit the moon and it
But
rang.
he didn't know that.
It rang. That's right.
Dude, I watch-
70s.
Listen, I watch a lot of Ancient Aliens. This fucking hit home. For
Hollow
me.
Earth, Hollow Moon theory.
Yeah, I'm good. I bought it. I bought it hook, line, and sinker.
I think
So
they said in the movie that like when the Apollo crew went up there, they saw something.
They did.
yeah,
That's
what
why
they
we
said
haven't
in the
been back
movie.
to the moon, people.
Yeah.
we
Take
went
off your
back to
blinders.
the moon several times after the first
we have
time.
never been back to the moon, ever.
No, we haven't.
There's been a bunch of moon missions.
There's
No.
been more than one mission to the
I think
moon.
there's like 7.
No, we've never been
And
back.
and they didn't find shit, so they're like, "Why are we spending this money?"
That's what I'm saying. We've never been back, Jim. Watch Ancient Aliens.
I refuse to watch Ancient Aliens. You're not
Listen,
going to get me to watch Ancient Aliens.
Giorgio knows what he's talking about, Jim.
Sergio Tsoukalos.
So Halle Berry has this idea that they're going to pull one of the space shuttles out of the museum and then fly it to the moon.
Giorgio.
And she goes after Brian because Brian is the only one who's landed a space shuttle without power, except for everybody else.
I was going to say, I have a very interesting question to bring up. When someone is running NASA and decides, well, yeah, I'm not going to do it anymore. You do it. I don't think that's how it works. I mean, I
But-
could be wrong.
But my point is, she says you're the only person to land a space shuttle without power. They're landed without power every single. They were
Every
landed
single
without power every single time.
Yeah, but to the layman's, they think there's boosters.
But there isn't
There's
boosters.
no booster.
No. there
Once
is
it
not.
hits the atmosphere, it's a glider.
Listen, but Jim, when there's an alien space station on the moon watching us
Right.
while we're landing, you got to do the math.
Wait. Not only
How
is it an alien space station, they have one hell of a fucking auto mechanic because they fixed up that ship like nobody's business.
So fast.
And they upgraded their bomb.
Yeah, they upgraded everything.
fast.
What did they need them for?
Okay, here's my whole
Deploy
thing
it.
with the whole point. There's this AI that goes out and finds humanity and wiped out humanity, our ancestors, right? Because of our technology. And they even say it hunts biological entities within technological capsules or something like that,
Yeah,
right? And he's like, well, that's humanity, right? So why the fuck did this thing go to the moon? And it was been there for it was there for a long time, right? It was like there for like 11 days or 12 days or something like that. They said, or 11 years.
Right?
Can't remember. But
The
why the
moon?
fuck did
No, no.
the AI that's attacking the internal power source of
okay.
the moon
Okay.
was
okay.
it went there for exponent? They had 11 days before the moon's falling, right? How
Yeah, but you
come and
figure
went there and not just go to Earth, wipe us all out, and then just take the moon out after?
There's so many.
or Or
No sense.
why
Two
didn't it
reasons.
do that to the moon a long time ago?
It wiped out the other ones that they showed.
Yeah.
Like pretty damn
Like, what
quick.
was it waiting
Why
for?
did it take 11 days to crash it? Oh, it's because, remember, she's like, oh, it kills two birds with one. So it was
Right.
trying to crash it into the earth,
So
which still doesn't make sense if those things were wiping
But
even more advanced versions of us out.
what's incredible
whim.
is the computer tells them the story,
Mhm.
and the computer says that these AI turned against them and all this, and then they created another AI, but good AI this time.
Good AI that traps you perpetually inside itself by scanning your consciousness like a Black Mirror episode
Yeah.
where you're trapped for eternity inside the moon. And Sam's cool with it. He's like, fine, I get to see my grandma in a wheelchair and she can talk to me. My mom
Well,
in a
that's
wheelchair.
the thing. It's
And he's
not really
perpetually
sad.
stuck forever.
Right.
Started to be the Matrix. I'm like,
Right.
fuck off.
Yeah,
So-
it's like,
Fuck off.
yeah, it's all
So
white
the-
background.
So the biggest problem with this was the
Maybe-
reason the AI
The biggest.
didn't
the
Yes.
biggest problem.
well, I'm going to give you the solution on why the AI didn't destroy the Earth. It's a very simple thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Chicago style or New York style pizza. There was a turmoil going on in the AI's head.
But the AI
Like,
is
what's
probably
better?
looking and seeing like airplanes. Hundreds and hundreds of
Yeah, that's
airplanes in
people
the
inside
sky
technology.
at the same time.
Your car.
And I'm saying it was probably saying, boy, someday I'm going to kill all of them.
I'm just saying, I respect Chicago style pizza, but I'm a New York style pizza guy. So
How
And I
was
think
everybody's
that's what was
cell
going on in
phone
their
working
head.
in that movie too.
Well, that's the way to confuse AI is to offer them a slice of each.
right, you just feel like, dude, is this pizza?
And
Chicago
it'll be
style,
like
that
an
way.
old Star Trek episode. It can't contend with the illogic
Right.
Yeah.
of liking both styles.
Yeah. They were like, wait a minute, Chicago's more like a pie. It's not like a pizza.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But they also call pizza pie. So I don't understand.
and that's the thing. And that's
And
what
then
kept the AI
Napoli's
going.
pizza.
Then it
so
started
long.
smoking.
And then we threw hot dogs at him, and you're gonna go Nathan's, or you're gonna go
Sobrettos.
right. You're gonna go Sabrett. You're gonna go Chicago style.
I'm surprised we just didn't give it a computer virus
Yeah.
like an Independence Day.
And
Much better.
Yeah.
And
Much better conversation than this movie.
And then
And
once
fine.
the AI,
Then finally you ask the AI, what's the best burger?
right,
Oh my God, no.
and then once the AI got
No.
You gotta go to
smart,
Southern California and get in and out.
right, is it In and Out, and is it Carl's
Okay.
Jr.? What do you got?
In and Out
And
exists in places other than Southern California.
It didn't used to. I'm just
it didn't used to, Jim. That's where it
throwing an
started.
example.
But then then the AI got smart, and then you were like, all right, is it Gino's?
Oh, Pat's or Gino.
Gino. So every time the
Just
AI got
explode.
smart, you just threw a new sandwich at him.
So the thing, so it looks like just a cloud of things.
Yeah,
Oh,
this was the dumbest fucking movie.
it really was.
This
So-
made me want to
So
stop
they-
watching movies.
They go to
I know.
space,
It was
even
a
though the space
slog.
shuttle was underwater when it launched.
And
Right.
they pulled it out of a museum.
with
And then
super
Halle Berry,
boosters.
Halle Berry tells everybody, go home, it's over. And then 20 minutes later, there's a full crew of people ready to launch her into space.
And what I don't get is like the moon's screwing up gravity, right? So that's why they got sucked up there. They can get there with two engines. How come that gravity is selective? It
Right.
pulls some of the things up, but people, it kind of leaves down.
Main characters can drive away and be safe.
Yeah, exactly.
If the
And
moon moves like 10 feet, we're fucked.
right.
It moves the entire way to Earth.
And why did we have to have rednecks robbing people?
Oh, that was
Yeah,
so funny.
that's-
In this-
That was so funny. It was
We're
like
gonna-
the
And all they
perfect
all
quintessential
they did was
rednecks.
take their car. It was like,
Small talk or
no, no.
days.
Hey, we're gonna take your
Oxygen.
oxygen.
We want your oxygen.
We're gonna take your oxygen and your Jack Daniel.
And they all have the
Load it
same
for me.
truck,
Yeah,
same beater truck.
yeah,
They all have beards and neck beards.
exactly. You're like, I got a Ford F-150. I'm gonna America the
But
shit
it was,
out of this.
they were like ginger rednecks.
yeah,
The worst
Probably the
kind.
worst kind. It was like the Appalachian rednecks.
yeah,
They're up in the holler.
yeah. They were like the fucking moonshiner rednecks.
Yeah.
Fucking, what's that show on fucking History Channel? Northwoods Law or some shit like that.
Oh God.
So poor Michael Pena, because this is not an Ant-Man movie, he dies in this one.
Oh,
yeah.
so he dies in about 10 seconds.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
Then
Well, he
other
was in
people
there for a
take their
while.
oxygen off and just live.
You want to talk
You
about
don't
a paycheck.
understand, Carl. When they took their masks off, oxygen came back. Didn't
Yeah.
you hear what they said?
Yeah.
You want to talk about a paycheck movie.
Michael
This
Oh.
is
Pena.
it.
You are a poor scientist, Carl, to understand that the oxygen came back.
Just miraculously.
Yeah.
Miraculously, it came back.
Yeah, it came
Got
back like
sucked up. It got returned.
it is true. The oxygen came back like fucking Spaceballs.
That's what-
Like it went from suck to blow.
It sucks and blows.
This was the dumbest.
Isn't it a big maid?
This was the dumbest movie, and I watch Ancient Aliens all the time, and for me, this was like, wow, this is dumb.
This is so bad.
Giorgio would not approve of this.
So the husband also stops the military from launching their missiles, and then the whole mountain falls on them.
Yeah, which
Oh yeah.
at any military fucking station whatsoever, there would have been 13 other guys with guns just shooting him in the head.
Yeah. Fuck this guy.
I can't let you do that. Yeah, pull
It's
the
like
trigger.
he said, "Oh, give us your key," and they're holding a gun on him. Why didn't you just break the key?
Yeah,
Right.
It's a card.
or just shoot him and take his key, like
Right.
every other military person would have.
Right. That's why I'm saying if I was him, I'd break the key. So
Right.
even if they shot him, they couldn't use the key.
Yeah, I would have still found a way to use the key.
Break it off in the ignition or just
Yeah.
break it?
No, just break, because it was a
Just
key
break it.
card. It wasn't like a
Yeah.
key.
I thought it was a key. Yeah, whatever.
So
Fucking matters.
Just swallow it.
So at the end, the moon is
Whoa.
the moon aliens. The moon
So-
aliens help
But they're
rebuild
not
their
aliens, they're
ship.
us.
The moon ancestors.
Moon
Okay.
ancestors.
Moon
All right,
ancestors.
you happy?
Well done, Ray. Well done.
The moon ancestors, after they fix up their ship and allow them to lead the thing away so they can launch the EMP. And what was Sam waiting for
What do you mean?
when he was
I
in
know.
that? And when he was in
He was
that
already
lander,
in it.
Oh yeah, that thing was like staring him down. It's dramatic effect, Jim.
I know, but it killed the dudes.
It took out
It killed the
other
dudes
crew,
in the
yeah,
space
like
shuttle
that,
like in a
instantly.
microsecond.
yeah.
Right.
It's dramatic effect. And why did that thing not blow up the moon? That looked like a pretty powerful bomb.
Oh,
You're
because
telling me-
it was an EMP. It wasn't a real bomb.
Oh,
You're telling me that thing couldn't get fucking through 4 inches of metal?
how about having our own personal Death Star now, like floating above the Earth?
Yeah.
At the
Well,
end of
I'm
the
cool
movie.
with that. Like I said, I watch Ancient Aliens. I understand the science.
Now we got our Death Star.
Of course you do.
Yeah, it's a Dyson sphere.
I understand the science of it.
Mega structure.
Well,
I'm good with it.
It's a fucking gyroscope.
And at the end,
Gyroscopic technology.
What the fuck
That's
was
what they
that?
said.
Carl's deciding to watch a TV show while recording.
Carl's watching Moonfall as we
Yeah.
talk about it.
Again, yeah, I'm watching it again.
So this movie cost 138 to 146 million estimated. It raked in a whopping 58.6 million worldwide.
Oh,
Wow.
And they spoke Mandarin in this movie, panning to the Chinese audience.
I was gonna say,
Notice that? Yeah, and and
so
they're trying to bend over backwards for China.
so even in China, they didn't make movie. They didn't make money.
Nope.
Wow.
no.
And they tried hard to make more palpable to the Chinese, audience out there.
So this received a 38%
That's better than I thought.
on Rotten Tomatoes.
Right.
That is way better than I would think.
Yeah, because this movie
That was
is
terrible.
not 38% good.
I was thinking single digits
Well, let's hear what you're thinking out of 5.
out of 5. Oh man, I would
Wow.
give it half a star. Thank you.
Half.
Half a
Wow.
Man, no, I will never watch it again because I like
It's
Independence
a
Day.
crosshair. It's a crosshair.
Our old logo
One
had a
out of-
crosshair on it.
1 to 5
Yeah.
crosshairs.
Half.
Half.
Yeah, it's still half.
Half.
All right. Carl, how many crosshairs do you give it?
I don't know if Ray finished, but
Oh, he said half.
Half.
I got half too, just because it was fucking stupid. But
That's it.
That's some expert.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
the sound effects for the nanobot cloud were pretty fucking cool.
Carl always finds a silver lining.
Always.
That's
Yeah,
my
it's
only
terrible.
silver lining.
Carl is the silver
finds-
lining guy of this fucking show.
They were
He found a sound effect he liked.
Yeah.
It was a smoke monster. It's a smoke monster from fucking Lost.
pretty much
Made into like nanobots. It's
All right,
terrible.
Jim, you're up.
Well, I hate villains that are blobs or smoke or clouds.
Right.
Yeah.
I like villains.
Ethereal.
But this one, on the other hand, I give it 0. 0
Wow.
stars.
Whoa.
0 crosshairs.
crosshairs.
0 hot dogs.
Whoa.
It's been
This
a
guy's
while.
brutal. This guy ain't fucking around.
It's been a while
This
since I heard a
movie
0.
Was one of the worst things I've seen
It's terrible.
the entire year, and I've watched a lot of bad things.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
nothing. There was nothing redeeming in this.
I couldn't wait for the movie to get over. Like it's one of those movies that you're like, come on, like just finish this fucking movie. I'm just do not want to watch. I had to watch it.
There was no good comedy.
No, there wasn't.
No, I mean, it
Nothing-
wasn't
every- was-
even one of those "it's so bad it's good" movies. Yeah, 0.
0. Good for you, Jim.
Wow, I haven't heard a 0 in a long time.
He
Richie.
really hates this movie.
Well, again, since I watch a lot of Ancient Aliens, I understand the science of it.
Wait, what?
You do?
Science?
Well, the moon being a
Mega
space
structure.
station.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
boy.
moon being
The
a
moon was
megastructure.
farting at one point in this movie. There's moon farts coming out.
But I'm gonna have to go with my brother on this one. There wasn't a fucking redeeming fucking quality
No.
of this movie, and I was trying. I was like, wait a minute. I watch Ancient. No, this is so bad on every level that it made me hate watching movies. Not just like, man, I hate watching this movie. No, I didn't want to watch any movies.
Right.
Like I just wanted
It
to
just
watch
turned you off for movies.
it
It's gonna turn your
everything.
brain
Like
off.
I just
Yeah.
I wanted to read a book.
Go
This,
paint.
this made me want to read a book. And I don't read.
All right. That's enough of Moonfall.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
gosh. Thank God.
Feh,
Yeah.
Thank God.
piece of crap.
It really was. It was so bad.
3 of a kind. Ba, ba, da, ba. 3 of a kind. Ba, ba, da, ba. 3 of a kind.
How many is that?
3.
Got to come up with new that one day at a time thing that you're doing.
Oh, that's great. 3.
All right. I will write a 3 of a kind song.
Yeah, this is our 3 movies, science fiction movies we like, but they have to be standalone science fiction movies that didn't have sequels, prequels, or remakes. Go ahead and inspire us with your first pick.
Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
No, not
Yes. Phenomenon is a hold on, let me pull it up. Phenomenon.
Are you serious?
With John Travolta?
You don't have it ready?
No, of course.
With John Travolta, where he has like
John
powers.
Travolta, yes. So this is technically
From the 90s.
because I looked it up. Yeah. Phenomenon is technically a sci-fi film because I know you guys were fucking gonna be like, oh, you can't use that.
Oh, it's allowed. It's lame, but
It's like Powder. It's like
Yeah.
they're both kind of technically.
Powder's a great movie, but you were like,
but
oh,
technically at the end, it proves it's not a science fiction movie
whatever. How do you know? You don't know.
because they find out he has a brain tumor.
Yeah.
Is
There
it
was like a twist.
is it a
That was like
brain
the
tumor?
twist.
or is it aliens? I go with the latter.
Or is it alien?
I'm just saying.
Ancient.
Ancient aliens.
Fucking ain't right. I watch Ancient Aliens all day. It's a
Really?
great
I
show.
didn't know that. I didn't know you watch Ancient Aliens.
So it is
what
a
year did that come out?
it's a
96.
it's definitely late
1996
90s.
film.
Yeah.
Phenomenon. Is a great movie. John Travolta.
It's got him. It's got Kira Sedgwick in
Kira
it.
Sedgwick. So it's about a space an alien zapping something in his brain and wakes up his senses, and he could spin a spoon and all that shit.
Yeah.
And he can learn Portuguese and turn a 12 parking space bar into a 36 parking space bar. Like, if that's not science, I don't know what is.
What's science fiction?
I don't know what it is
science.
either, Richie.
I don't know. If you can't
Parking lot conversions.
Parking lot conversions.
That's got to
It's a
be
sad story
science
about a man
fiction.
dying of a
Talking
brain
about-
tumor. Thinking
If
he
you
has
can't turn
powers.
a 12 lot parking lot bar into a 36 space comfortably,
What does that even mean?
no
don't
door
know.
dings.
I don't remember that happening in that movie.
Listen, are you serious? Remember he got mad and he broke the mirror? That wasn't just parlor tricks, my friend. He spun a
How does that
spoon
change the parking lot?
because he
what's the
said
parking
he's
lot? Go
like
back to that thing.
he told him how to plant corn. He told him how to
Again, that does not tell us what happened to the parking lot.
This
Yeah,
is
it
not
does.
idiocracy.
yeah. The space
You gotta
aliens
give
told him how to do
Gatorade
it.
electrolytes.
Yeah, that's
What plants
okay.
crave.
Carl, please save us from
Save
this.
us, redeem us.
wow, phenomenon, Michael.
V, I'm sorry, V.
well-
Give us your pick.
Yeah, she had a really good one I didn't think of.
Go ahead.
So Carl asked me a question. What's the question?
What is
What was the
a
question, Carl?
great
How do I
science
get my
fiction
computer
movie?
to work?
Fuck
Why
up.
is my mic not working?
Okay, that's not. the question.
Carl asked me the question, and I immediately said Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy
Thank you.
Quest?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Excellent
that was
one.
That is a great movie.
That's a
is
great-
it
great-
is
I
it
love
phenomenon?
that movie.
Is it phenomenon great?
Yeah. it is.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Is
So-
it phenomenon great?
Is
It
it
doesn't have any
phenomenon
part-
great?
There's
That-
no parking lots in it.
That came out Christmas of 1999, which makes it a
What-
Christmas film.
It is a Christmas film, which is a great movie. Good poll.
There it is.
This movie, also a McConaughey movie from 1997. The movie
Oh, fuck you.
Contact.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah.
You took my third one.
I was thinking Contact too. That's a good one.
Solid.
I like-
Oh.
I like
Jodie
in that movie-
Foster, Matthew McConaughey,
Yeah,
John Hurt, Tom Skerritt.
great movie.
What's cool about that movie is it shows like the science and religion debate,
Yeah, it's great.
and like reality, like concept of creator,
Right.
Or is it fate?
Where
it death,
where basically
Dumb
religion,
luck,
where
yeah.
basically science crushes religion.
or even where they combine.
It just takes everybody's faith and crushes it.
Or I always dug that movie because it's like a thinking movie.
No,
That's
nothing
what I
like
liked
pissing
about that
off
one.
the religious.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right, Ray,
Well, okay, we
It
already
also-
mentioned it.
It also
Go ahead.
has one of my favorite lines of all time.
which
Go
is
ahead.
When they blow up the first transport
Right.
yes.
and Homeboy calls from outer space and says, the first rule of government spending. Why build one when you could build two at twice the price?
Yeah, dying of cancer in space.
Yeah,
Brilliant
that was John
fucking
Hurt.
line.
So
John
I
Hurt.
have so like my picks tonight. Just kind of a preface. I want to give you one that I really love, and then the other ones are going to be kind of funny, goofy ones, or that
was
are
gonna say-
like old school.
You don't have to
like-
defend your picks, Ray.
No,
Just-
dude, you went last. You wanted to go last. This better be fucking epic.
So
Don't-
okay, then my first one's like a real pick. Like this is one of my absolute favorite sci-fi movies. I can watch it anytime it's on. We already mentioned it earlier, but it's Luc Besson's epic
Oh shit.
fucking Fifth Element, man. Like Fifth Element, I can watch
All right.
day
Go
in
ahead.
and day out every single time. I can quote that movie back and forth. They are actually for the 25th anniversary this year, this summer. They are re-releasing it in theaters. So I'm gonna go see it
I am
again.
definitely
in
going to go
theaters
see it.
Well,
this
wow.
July, like next month. It's coming back out.
right now they
Yes.
re-release
Really?
Morbius. If you,
It's Morbin time.
All right. So
can-
Ray, I'm going to give you that one because you're new, but that's what we call low hanging fruit.
I know. And that's what I was trying to preface. I'm like, I'm gonna do
All
something I
right.
love.
All right.
And the
fair
next
enough.
ones are like old, like
There you go.
gems.
You-
But they're
see,
not good. They're
like-
horribly bad, but
like-
good. You know,
Like one of the best comedies being One Flew of the Cuckoo's Nest.
or Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Oh
Absolutely.
no. We're not doing
No.
not that again.
all right.
Chris.
Well, we'll mix it up and go to Carl first.
Carl, go ahead.
12
You have to-
monkeys.
12
that wife-
monkeys. Yes.
Is that
Good
wife
one.
approved?
That's Bruce
Is it
Willis.
Is that approved? Okay, good. That's my
And
girl.
Well, it's another Bruce Willis movie that
Hell yeah.
Ray just picked.
Bruce Willis and
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking
Uh,
of.
Pretty funny
Time travel
story.
movie.
I was watching E's behind the whatever it is, Brad Pitt, behind the actor,
Mhm.
whatever. it's
The
fucking
actor
called.
studio.
No, just like Brad Pitt.
Like an
It's kind of like
exposition.
behind the music, but for E Entertainment. They do
Okay.
actors. So Brad Pitt wanted to be in that movie so bad, he fucking went to the director for 3 straight months and fucking and pitched himself for 3 months until the fucking director was like, dude, fine,
It's Terry Gilliam.
Huh.
fucking you can do it, because he didn't want to be pigeonholed as a pretty boy.
So Carl
Wow.
didn't finish talking about 12 monkeys.
Go
I
ahead.
don't have a lot to say. I mean, I really love it. I love Terry Gilliam. I used to claim it as my favorite movie on the planet. It's kind of changed now, but
What would it be if you were on the moon?
And it was falling.
and it was
The moon.
and it was a
That's
space
a good movie.
Shh, spoiler. That was gonna be my next pick.
So Carl picks Moon with Sam Rockwell, as a matter of fact. And
Which is a great fucking movie too.
God, that's so fucking funny. V, you're
Well,
welcome on the show anytime you want, sweetheart.
Yes.
oh man.
Hey, if you
I
can
was
figure
gonna
out
do
just steal his thunder the whole
V,
time.
if you
Great.
could figure out how Carl's laptop works, that would be great.
Yeah, if you can get his mic working.
Yeah, fix his laptop
Or buy him a Mac, because
Yeah.
for the love of God, whatever
and
Dell
a good
he
podcast
has,
mic.
his North Korean IT company won't let him use a microphone.
Shush.
All right. So next, Richie.
Okay.
I'll come up with something.
Uh, you took my number 2, so I'm kind of stumped. So I'm going to switch my number 2 from Contact to Weird Science,
Ooh, that's a good one.
because
Oh shit.
Weird
Count
Science is a great movie, but Contact was my number 2. So
Yeah.
because I love that movie. So I was going with like really different types of movies this time around.
It's
But
good.
Jim had to go fuck it up with his Contact. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Weird Science because that's such a great fucking movie. I know I used it before in a different pick 3, but whatever. Fuck you guys. No one's listening.
Ray.
All right, I told you these are all going to be like
I love it.
terrible picks.
No, you said the last 2 were gonna be epic.
So
No.
And show
Like
up.
they're
what you
hidden
said to go.
epics.
You wanted to go last because, well, technically you're not going last this time.
Yeah,
But
doesn't matter. Suburban Commando with Hulk Hogan.
Wow.
What?
what?
Is
How
that a
is that
sci-fi
science
movie?
fiction?
No.
Yes,
Hold on.
How
Hold
is
on.
that
Look it up, Jim.
sci-fi?
Look it
Let
up.
him make
because
his
he's
case.
an alien space hunter that comes to suburban
Oh,
All right.
neighborhoods.
Okay.
All right.
And
I'm in. I'm
He
in.
has to fight an alien species,
Oh,
and
man,
it's
I
fucking
thought
Christopher
I
Lloyd.
mixed it up with that babysitter movie.
No, Suburban Commando. Google it right now because he is an intergalactic space bounty hunter that comes and lives a normal suburban life in California with Christopher Lloyd.
Okay, so two
Christopher
things.
Lloyd, dude.
So two things I'm gonna have to
Terrible.
say, Ray,
It's terrible.
is congratulations that you watched that, and I'm sorry that you watched
Yeah.
that.
No, it was a
because-
treasured childhood memory.
Excuse
Did
me.
you lose a bet that you had to watch it? Or
Hey man, Hulk Hogan was cool as fuck back in the 90s when I was 10. That was great.
wow,
Couldn't you just watch Rocky 3 again?
Yeah.
when he was Thunder Lips,
Or like
you're all trash.
Or,
The Three Ninjas when he was in-
Thunder in Paradise. That
Thunder in
TV
Paradise was a
show
TV
that
show. We were
Hulk
talking about
Hogan
that
was
last-
in with that.
yeah, we were talking about
With
that
that
last
boat?
time we were on. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Suburban Commando.
my number 2 pick, I'm going mainstream again.
All right.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh,
Yeah.
too easy. Again, come on. It's such a great movie. You can't pick
That was a
that.
good movie.
Why can't I
Of course
pick
you
it?
could pick
It's a-
that.
it's a-
You can pick it whatever you want. What about the-
It's such a great movie.
Jim, don't
That's
listen
the
to him.
reason why I'm picking it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
Because
good
it's a
movie.
great movie.
You're not wrong that it's a great movie, but it's too easy. That I was hoping you would dig deep.
1977, same
Okay.
year Star Wars came out.
Whatever. Richard Dreyfuss.
Richard
Okay.
Dreyfuss.
I'm Richard Dreyfuss.
Terry Garr.
okay?
Terry Garr is in it as well. Yes.
Yep.
I must say, this is a movie I watched when I was a kid, and it was great when I was a kid. It's terrible as an adult. And this one, Jazzy J, hit me up and he threw this my way. So I got
Right.
to give a shout out to him. And it was so good for us, for
Can
me,
I guess
that I had
it?
to pick it. Yeah.
Can I
pick
guess it? Honey,
yeah,
I
yeah.
Shrunk the Kids.
No, that's a good guess. It's along the lines of Mac and Me, like just terrible sci-fi. Spaced Invaders.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Like the video game?
I'm
No.
telling you, if you Google it right now,
Spaced.
Spaced with a
That's
D,
on the garage.
invaders. They are like little Martians that come to Earth during Halloween. So everybody thinks they're in Halloween outfits. And there's a robot hunting them down to kill them as they escaped Mars. And they're living with a 12-year-old girl. Before Mars attacks. It's called Spaced Invaders. But they're cool. They're cool Martians. They got like bomber jackets on and aviators. And it is fucking terrible.
Sounds
But it's
bonkers.
great to watch as a child. And Jay is like, because he's like, what are you gonna pick tonight? I'm like, I sent him my list. He's like, I'll do about Space Invaders. I'm like, holy fuck, that movie's still terribly great. So I had to move that up and throw my guy a shout out because
And
that
it's
was
too
Jay.
funny.
and
Okay,
I
just-
remember that movie.
It's just
It's terrible.
All
Are you
right.
guys looking at the
It's
pictures
just
online?
funny.
Like
Not
it's,
not yet, but I will be.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
all right. Richie, you're number 3.
Okay. My last film is where'd V go? She
I don't know.
man, much like our
Okay.
listeners, she tuned out.
Oh, she went to
quickly.
get her aviators.
Oh, this is a 2001 science fiction mystery film.
Wait,
Based
did
on-
Tom Cruise just walk on screen?
Yeah.
Man. Highway to the motherfucking danger zone. Anyway, it is a 2001 science fiction mystery film based on the Gene Brewer's 1995 novel of same name, an American whatever K-Pax.
Oh, you
Oh,
gotta
really?
be kidding me.
Really?
Are
Dude,
you fucking serious?
That was a terrible movie.
That was a terrible, terrible movie.
but K-Pax was a good movie. I liked it. I
It
thought
was not a good movie.
I
It's not
thought
a
it
good movie.
was.
It's like one of those ones that keep you like wanting. It's like a good movie has like a good resolution. That one didn't have
This
like a
was
good
great. At the end
resolution.
of
It had
it,
a lot of
at
mystery.
the end of
It's
it,
kinda
all the
like
nut
Lost.
jobs.
Like
At the end of it, all
wasn't
the
a good ending. It had brought all
Richie
I've
just
never
likes
thought-
Richie.
I've never seen Lost.
Richie
He's a
just likes people in mental institutions.
So at the end, at the
Yeah,
end of
come on,
it, all the
Fleur, it's good,
crazies didn't really know who he was, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, and he's eating
Yeah,
food weird. And then he's a comatose patient at the end. He's
Yeah.
doing-
That's
There you
right.
go.
He eats the banana
Yeah,
with
is
the,
it
with
even
the peel.
sci-fi? Does it even count?
it counted as sci-fi. I looked that shit up
it's
because I knew
technically
you
sci-fi,
guys were going to be
yes.
like, "Oh, you can't use
No,
one
that's
flew
sci-fi.
you can't use One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest as a comedy." Fuck, I can't. It's
I mean,
a
No, you couldn't because it's not a comedy.
it is a comedy.
No,
you just don't
it
know how to
isn't.
watch it.
That's a tough argument right there.
One Flew
It's
the
like
Cuckoo's
splitting
Nest is
hairs.
one of the funniest fucking movies ever
It's technically
created.
a drama. That movie's technically a drama.
You
Carl.
watch it
Technically a
wrong.
drama with comedic points because
Three-
it has a
So's
sad
3 is
ending.
Company.
It has a
Carl-
struggle.
So's 3 is
technically a
Company. You want to
drama.
watch a fucking drama? Watch 3's Company. That shit is a comedy.
No,
One Flew the Cuckoo's Nest was a fucking comedy
it's
from go.
hilarious.
It's a
There's a
drama.
lot of
So
comedic
Three
elements,
Company.
but it's
Nurse
technically a
Ratched
drama.
was hilarious.
Carl,
So
Carl,
funny.
save us.
So
Yeah,
funny.
Carl, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Give us a real movie.
Fuck you guys.
I was gonna go easy and go ET, but then I thought of another one. Because I went to junior high school with one of the actors in Explorers.
How do you know? Oh, I was thinking the Explorers too. I don't
But
think there
the-
was.
The little fat kid was in my junior high school, and he went off to film a movie, and we're like, "Whoa, you made Explorers!"
Wow.
When did you say Ethan?
It was
Hawke?
1985. The
Yeah,
Explorers
right.
came out.
Space.
What is it?
Oh, that's good too.
With
oh yeah, all
Jude
right, all right,
Law.
all right.
With Jude
You're
Law.
you're gonna give me shit about K-Pax and you pick Explorers?
It made
Well,
$9
Explorers is a
million
great fucking
worldwide.
Explorers is still a good movie. It was so good.
What do I need to pull up how much K-Pax made?
Dude,
No, because K-Pax sucked.
I'm watching K-Pax tonight. Anytime.
We got a second pick for Vanessa, which is really good.
Go ahead.
We just can't remember the name of it,
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
but it does have it also has Ethan Hawke and Uma
Gattaca.
Thurman.
Oh, I thought you said it
Yeah,
also.
Jude Law.
It's Gattaca.
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 Great
You're right.
choice.
I thought you were going to say it also had ET in it.
it also had
Well, yeah, we'll take ET.
What's
Yeah.
the second movie that had ET in it?
Phantom Menace.
There you go. Look at you, Carl.
It was called
Nice
E.T.
pull.
Did.
He did. He was in the little.
The Senate.
Yeah, well done, Carl.
all right to finally get
All right, Jim,
this.
you got one more, right?
Is that what you want?
Is a 1971 Stanley Kubrick film called The Clockwork Orange.
Good
That
one.
was technically a sci-fi film,
It is
Really?
a sci-fi film.
which is bullshit
Why is
because
it
I
a
was going to
sci-fi
pick that.
It is a sci-fi film, Reggie.
I know.
Also-
Whatever.
How is it sci-fi?
I don't know.
Well, it messes with medic. Medical shit.
It's on the sci-fi 100 list, but it's not a fucking sci-fi movie.
It is
Fuck
a
that.
sci-fi movie.
Whatever.
It is. No, it is.
Then
It's
One
like-
Flew the Cuckoo's
It,
Nest is a
it has
comedy.
an experimental treatment that
Yeah,
doesn't
it's like a
exist in real
dystopian
life.
Future.
So what? Mhm.
It's like Blade Runner. It's like dystopian future. It's still
Yeah. Okay.
I got that.
So has everybody gone?
Thank you.
Yes, everyone's gone.
Can
Jim
I throw
wants-
out some?
Jim wants to do the old in out.
I just want to do a couple last shout outs.
Go ahead.
Of ideas I had. Annihilation is another good sci-fi movie.
Yeah,
Mm.
so-
Johnny Mnemonic,
No.
Flight
No.
of the Navigator,
Yes.
Okay.
Sunshine, and The Running Man. Just throwing those out there.
All right, The Running Man. I'll give you.
Running Man.
I'll give Sunshine about 70% of it is amazing.
One Flew
Then
the
it
Cuckoo's
goes
Nest
to
is
shit.
also
the
a sci-fi
end gets so
film.
weird. Sunshine was great until the end. It got really fucking weird.
Well, if you want to intentionally send us your best, your pick three, we are. You can send that to destroymail@gmail.com.
Three of a kind. But
Three of a kind. Destroymail@gmail.com. If you want to buy us a coffee, you can buy us a coffee. We prefer Jameson. We're empty, which is a problem.
Just go to the link at damshow.co, damshow.co. And you can
Damshow.co.
buy us a coffee. There's also an Amazon link
And Amazon, I use Amazon link every day.
every day. So
We're
if
rolling in
you
the ducats.
click on the link, you'll be taken to Amazon. You shop as you normally would. It doesn't
that is
cost
true.
you any extra money, but we get a little
We
commission
get a
on
little-
your sale.
We get a little change jingling.
Yeah. So you can give to the show without actually giving us any money.
And if I would have learned how to figure that out, that would have been.
Yeah, I know it's
helpful.
difficult to click on a link.
Yeah.
And damshow.co, you can also find our other fine podcasts there and all the back episodes available of this show.
I just ordered cat treats on Amazon. Did we make any money from it?
I
My
don't
guess
know.
would be no, because I didn't click on the link.
You made a hay penny. You're all rolling in it now.
Yeah, rolling in the
Money don't
ducats.
jiggle jiggle. It
It
folds.
folds. Anyway, go ahead, Jim. Keep going.
That was it.
Oh,
That
did you
was
tell him
it.
to buy us a coffee?
You did.
Buy us a coffee, whatever that
Yes,
means.
coffee. You know you want to put
What-
No mail?
whatever that means.
It means click
Buy it.
on the link and throw us like $3 is
None of
basically
that
what
play
it is.
coffee. No frappuccino.
There you go.
You
Carl,
want that
Carl
fucking,
needs a MacBook, so
Hot
donate.
Yeah, that's only $3.
He needs a MacBook desperately.
For the love of God.
For the
need-
love of God.
Carl needs equipment. There's a GoFundMe page.
There isn't
uh,
one, but
there's- at
There could be one.
at ieattacos.com with my friends /.net face painters are welcome.
so everyone tune in next week. There'll be an encore episode of Destroy All Television.
Oh, what are we doing next week?
I think I'll republish the Buck Rogers one.
There you go. Buck Rogers.
Week off. All right.
That was quite well. I'm on vacation next week, Carl.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I won't be in town. So
What's Buck Rogers? I'm just kidding.
TV?
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Well done.
Carl is going to shake his cane at Ray next week.
God damn kid. Get out alone.
Poor Carl. Carl, you're up here with me, buddy. Up here in the gray. So
All right.
your homework, young Ray, is to watch
Yes.
The Gentleman.
Okay.
Why we're on hiatus. Why
Speaking
Jim
of which,
goes on
We're not on hiatus.
movies.
It's just going to be.
well, you're going
guys-
on vacation.
What's your guys' next movie
For 1
project
week.
so I can plan it out?
We don't even know.
We
what's
don't
that
even
shit-
know. Most
what's that
likely
shit
Uncharted.
movie? Yeah, what's that movie you said you watched?
Uncharted.
Yeah.
Uncharted.
But is it available?
It's at Red
Yeah,
Box.
I mean, I got it for rental on like Xbox Live.
All right, that's it. That's a great show.
Yeah,
great,
buddies.
Great. Moonfall. Wow. Epic.
Wow.
Epic.
Yes.
Great show. I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl, later, Vader.
And I'm the guy Ray.
Ray. V, you want to say bye?
Bye.
Good night, damnation.